Greetings, geeks and geekorellas. It is me, I am back. Sorry if I'm not as enthusiastic. It is late. Also, today hadn't been the best of days. Mentally and physically, nothing horrible, but just enough that I needed a me day, kinda. Hence my attire. But that doesn't stop me from going ahead and reviewing Krypton. Even though it's going to be kind of hard because a lot of shit happened. Alright, I'm going to start the recap right now. So if you have not seen the episode, go watch it and then come back because there will be spoilers. Alright, so we sort of pick up where we last left off. Seg is trying to save his friend who was infected by Brainiac's Sentinel thing. But Adam tells him that then he finds out that, sorry, mine's a little jumbled. We start off with Lyda, and she is on trial for the fact that her men died in action and that she arrested an obviously crooked soldier. Well, in the middle of the trial, she has said her piece and fixed everything, and she's about to leave, and then they come in and they arrest her for treason, charged by the Voice of Ra himself, because the Voice of Ra is not happy with how the Rankless feel about him. So he asks for a sacrifice, and he gives him Lyda Zod. And so Seg gets real pissed. He wants to bring the Sentinel lady as proof of what happened to make sure that she's free. Adam doesn't want it. He punches him anyway, but before he can get to him, Seg is taken out by what we think is Black Zero first, but then we find out it's actually a second rogue group who's using Black Zero. And it's led by none other than Walter from Arrow. What? And so he kind of interrogates Seg about what he knows about Brainiac, because apparently he's trying to stop it, but he's a little bit ruthless in the way that he is. Basically, he's kind of like how we know General Zod to be, wanting to protect, but by any means. Which is kind of interesting because the trailer for next time sort of spoils the suspicion I had. Which, jump ahead a couple seconds if you don't want to be spoiled for next time. He's Lyda's father. So, anyway. Seg tells them some stuff and says that he will tell them all the stuff and lead them to the Sentinel if he sets Lyda free and does a prison break. And he says yes, but Seg still doesn't really trust him, so he actually manages to break free and get out there. But meanwhile, while this is going on, Vex, the best friend bartender dude, is feeling really guilty because he knew the mom, and he's not feeling guilty. He's feeling like real sad, and at first doesn't want to tell the daughter that her mom's not gonna make it. Then the little girl's actually kind of smart, and so she figures it out. And he's like, yeah. Which, this was a really good episode for Vex. I believe that's his name. And we get to see his adoptive mom, who they hint would be kind of raising her, until later things happen, because she wants to give the voice of Rao her action figure little doll thing as like a offering to Rao to protect her mom, which is all cute. And of course, Voice of Rao takes this and eats it up and uses it for publicity. But then, at the end, ooh boy, we find out that because one of the smaller things was Adam actually gets to this fortress before Seg and talks to the grandfather, and while he's doing that, the mom wakes up and she warns about her daughter, and you're like, what? That's because we find out that the action figure is holding the new probe Sentinel thing. And of course it affects the voice of Rao, who they still for some reason refuse to show us what he looks like. Which I thought maybe that might be because of something. But my original thought was that he was original Brainiac, because Brainiac started on Krypton, but yet the Brainiac that's coming is supposedly the time traveling Brainiac. So what does that mean about the current Brainiac? But then to him being infected now makes me think of other things, like what if he's Seg's brother? Secret brother or something. I don't know. Anywho, we also got a story with Nissa and her father. I forget their last name. And we still get some iffy things about if she's to be trusted or not. She gets Seg to reveal that he still loves Lyta, which makes her feel kind of bad, because I think she has something for Seg. Which, oddly enough, I'm not too bad against this triangle so far. Knock on wood. So, but through that, we find out their subplot, their overall thing, like what they were working for, and that's to overthrow the voice of Rao. And let the dad be in charge. And this kind of culminates in the episode with them going to sorry, I'm blanking on her name, Lyda's mom, and saying, look, this is our plan, and we need your help. We want you to join us and have the military on our side. And if you do that, we will work together to get your daughter safe and to free your daughter. Once the whole city is under the control of her father. And you can see that she's very conflicted, the mom. Like, her initial reaction was to attack Nissa and say, you speak treasonous words while my daughter is about to be killed for words that she didn't say. Something like that. It was cool, I remember. But a lot of shit happened in this episode. I mean, it continues the trend of this week of really good TV that is very totally busy. I mean, each one of these shows had multiple stuff going on in one episode. Even Rise. Oh, so I will cut it there. If I missed something, sorry. But I did really like this episode. It keeps surprising me by the fact that it keeps getting better. I think if it goes on this, then it's starting to be a contender with the CW stuff, if it continues this quality. Especially since Arrow and Flash aren't the best currently. Maybe I'll go into that another... Oh! I was going to say maybe I'll go into that another time, but I will. Because, quick plug here, for those that don't know, on top of doing these 4 shows a week, I do a TV show podcast with my friend Mr. J on his channel, Mr. J Reviews, and over the course of the next month or so, we are doing episodes where we talk about each CW show in order of their finale. Starting next week, a week from Sunday, with Legends of Tomorrow. This Sunday, we are covering the Netflix show Santa Clarita Diet. And beyond that, probably the next time you see me will be Supergirl's Return, where we also get to see Wynn's mom. The debut of Wynn's mom, played by, forget her name, awesome actress, who's known for 2 big things. Miss Cooper on Big Bang, and Aunt Becky from Roseanne. Which, side note, I'm enjoying that, but I probably won't cover it. Maybe a season overview when it finally wraps, but I've been going on for too long with this outro, so I will cut it there. Till next time, and beyond.